Hello guys, my name is Ashish and today I'll discuss about the function visibility in Solidity. And till now we have covered all the basics of Solidity language. Now we should learn about the function visibility because it's very important in terms of security and well structured code. Okay, so let's explore the function visibility with proper example. And now let's make a file. Name will be visibility.sol for Solidity. And now let's first comment out the license pragma solidity and then version, and for let's contract name will be example. And let's start with the function visibility. Now basically we have four keyword: public, private, internal and external to specify the function visibility. And if you're following my series, then you are already familiar that I have used a lot. Okay, public keyword. Okay, so let's start with public. So I'm gonna make a function and the name will be a. Okay, and I have to make this as public and it will be a pure because I'm not going to read or write anything from this function, this smart contract. That's why it's pure. And I'm also going to return some unsigned integer, let's say. Okay, so return, let's say 10 by default. Okay, so the thing is that if I use the public keyword, then this function is going to access outside of the smart contract. Okay, even it can be accessible from this contract also, and any derived contract also can access this function. And if now you can ask what is mean by derived contract. Okay, so derived contract is basically a contract that is inherited from another contract. And if you don't know what is inheritance, what is inherited means, then you can refer my previous video. I explore everything about inheritance. So now for this, let's take an example and understand what is derived contract. Okay, so let's make another contract. The name is a. If I just specify is and the name of example, so now you can say that a is our derived contract, okay, of example. Okay, so this is a derived contract. Now I just want to show you that you can access this function, this public function, inside the derived contract also. So I want to make a function, another function. The name will be, let's say, get value. Okay, and it's basically going to return the same value it's gonna get from this function. So let's it's for now it's a public function, and it will also be a pure, and it is going to return, not return, returns, going to return an unsigned integer. So let's return, and we can use this, this parent contract. Okay, basically you can say now example is a parent contract and a is a child contract. Okay, so we can, there's two method. We can either use super keyword then dot, or we can use direct the name of this parent contract. Okay, so I'm using super keyword, and you just need to specify the name of the function. This is the way. So you can see that I'm not getting any error, so you can use this. Okay, so this is the scope or facility that public function going to provide us. So now let's move toward the next one. I just want to make another function. Let's copy and paste it. Okay, and this, so the name will be, let's say, b, and I'm just going to show you the scope of the internal keyword. Okay, so this is let's before explore the external first. It will help you a lot because you can relate a lot with this public keyword also. Okay, now if you simply mention the external keyword within a function, then this function is going to access outside of the smart contract only. Okay, you can't access this function inside the smart contract. Okay, let's say I want to make another function and I want to access this. Okay, let's make the name is d, and I want to access this function. Okay, let's try to return the value of this b. Okay, if I want to access this function, you can see I'm getting an error because it's an external function. We can't use this function inside our smart contract. It's only accessible outside of the smart contract. Okay, so it's up to you when you want to make a function that will only be accessible outside of the smart contract, then you can use the external keyword. Okay, so now let's move the next one. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the example or the process of internal. Okay, now if I use the internal keyword, okay, so first of all, I want to return 20 value. Okay, so the thing is that if you are mentioning the internal keyword, then this function is first of all, you can't use this function outside of the smart contract. It's only accessible inside of the smart contract. But the thing is that you can access this function inside this contract itself and the derived contract itself. Okay, this is a derived contract, so you can also access this function, this internal function from this contract. So I want to access this, so let's use the super keyword and then the method name, let's d. Okay, so you can see that okay, I'm getting an error. Why I'm getting an error? Because I'm using double semicolon. So now you can see that I can access this d function because and I'm accessing it from from a derived contract. So you can see that the scope of the internal function is within this contract and also within the derived contract also. So this is the internal, and let's move towards the last one. And lastly we have private keyword. Okay, so let's, for now, if we use the private keyword, okay, so let's first make the name of D. Okay, E, not D actually. So yeah, the scope of the private keyword is, yeah, the thing is that you can only access this function inside the smart contract. You can't access this outside of smart contract. But the thing is that now you can ask me that then what is the difference between internal and private. So yeah, the thing is that if you mention private keyword, then this function is going to access within this contract, this example contract itself. Okay, you can't access this function outside of this, outside this contract or in any other derived contract. Okay, so these are derived contract. So if I want to access this this e function or e method, you can see that I'm getting an error. It's due to visibility. So yeah, as this is private, so it is only accessible inside the contract itself. It is declared or defined. Okay, so that is the scope of private. So yeah, it's up to you. You can play with this function visibility according to you. If you want to make something that will only be accessible outside of the smart contract, then you can use external. Then if you want to make some function that will only be accessible within that particular contract, then you can use private. And otherwise, if you want to share everywhere, then you can specify public, and you specify internal keyword for this, so that it can also accessible inside a derived contract. Okay, it's up to you. Okay, that's all for today's video, and I think enjoy. If so, please do hit the like button, and bye bye, see you very soon.